Yeah, we should be live. Let's do one thing at a time. Check our sound first. Check our sound first. Am I live at all? Have the chat going on another device. Takes some time. Are we live? Are we live? Should be live by now. Okay, wait. Yeah, so it's working. The gain of the microphone seems to be alright. Let me know if it's too quiet. Have the desktop audio, the chat is going. So obviously, as you know, I'm reviewing this website. AI Studio, it's not AI Studio, it's YouTube Studio, oh great, blah blah blah. Go live. I need the chat on my desktop as well. We'll turn the camera in a sec as well, but with the special tool that we are making. Some options now for the stream. Start a Q&A, start a poll, members only live stream. Can switch to members only. I'll be trying it some other time. So actually, let me know if you prefer me. So we have AI overview. We have a CEO, Google AI Studio, Gemini 2.5 Pro. Overviewing the website. Overviewing the website. We didn't give it anything specific, but then we'll dive into specifics. Oh, let me put my camera first with the new tool we have. Oh, we actually need to redeploy it. Are we going into development straight away or not? Are we going into development? Where's the new tool? We have a bunch. Actually, I have like more than 100 errors on the site. Fix things that we need to fix. Fix things. But where's the most recent thing? It was the camera ECG. The camera heart rate monitoring. It's RPPG, remote PPG. Oh, I have so much stuff. That robo arm was promising as well. I did cover it several times already. Can do demo. Also trying to do the demo to start automatically if the user, which is you or me, well currently it's me, not interacting with the page for more than whatever 10-20 seconds. I don't know what's a reasonable time. The demo should start by itself. Yeah, this one's scrolling through wave, reach, grip, show. Could add more. You know what other actions you want to see on this. What else we've got? Robo arm. Some other promising ones. Dissonance. What's dissonance? Chrono shift illusion. Yeah, there's a lot of illusions. Some of them are not finished. E-draw, dissonance, device sense. Oh, device sense is actually one that you have to test on your phone. Might actually pop it into here as well. It's quite promising, but yeah, you need sensors for it. I mean, if you have sensors connected to your desktop, might work as well. It might work as well. What's up with my Bluetooth issues? Okay. while I'm finding it, we'll do an overview. As is brought to you by AI Studio. We'll do 2 voices, Gemini 2.5 Pro, preview, TTS. Do an overview real quick, go from there. Oops, and yes, the Bluetooth headsets are not working. Okay, I'm sensing some trouble. Can we recover? Oh, the browser was muted. Sorry for that. Yeah, so this is an overview of the site by a data scientist and a comedian. AI, of course.
Check out this website I found, BionicChaos.com.
Bionic Chaos? Sounds like my last attempt at assembling IKEA furniture. What's it all about? Robots having a meltdown?
Not exactly. It's a collection of biomedical data tools and resources. They have simulations for everything from EEG signals to the biomechanics of smartphone neck.
Smartphone neck? Is that a recognized medical condition now? I thought it was just the universe's way of telling you to stop doom scrolling.
It's a real biomechanical concept. This site has a simulation that shows the increasing load on your neck as you tilt your head. It's fascinating. They also have tools for gait analysis, cardiovascular simulations, and even a penis function simulation.
Hold on, back up. A penis function simulation? Is it for, educational purposes?
Yes, it is explicitly for educational purposes. It visualizes processes like erection, urination, and ejaculation.
I can see the health class of the future now. All right, kids, settle down, settle down. Today's lesson will be interactive.
It's a serious educational tool. They also have a simulation of the lilac chaser illusion and one that explains eigenfaces, the science behind facial recognition.
Eigenfaces. Is that what you call the face you make when you're trying to understand your own data? Because I'm pretty sure I'm making one right now. But a lilac chaser illusion, that sounds more my speed. Does it involve chasing actual lilacs?
It's an optical illusion that demonstrates things like after images and motion perception. And no real lilacs are involved. They also have a game called PPG Signal Quest, where you learn how posture affects photoplethysmography signal quality.
A game to improve my, signal? I'm already a pretty good signaler. If I want to drink at a party, I just make eye contact with the bartender. My signal-to-noise ratio is excellent.
That's a different kind of signal. This is about health monitoring. They also have a simulation for transcranial magnetic stimulation and even one for quantum wave functions.
Quantum wave functions? Now you're just making things up. That's what happens when you let a cat play with a laser pointer, right?
Not quite. It's a fundamental concept in quantum mechanics. This website makes it interactive and easier to understand. They even have a section on AI that understands why, which delves into causality and LLMs.
An AI that understands why? I'd like to see it try to understand why I ate a whole pizza by myself last night. Even I don't have the answer to that one. But I'll tell you what, this Bionic Chaos is a perfect name. It's a chaotic mix of super serious science and things that sound like they were invented by a mad scientist with a sense of humor.
I think that's the point. It's about making complex biomedical data accessible and even fun. They have a gesture music generator and a basketball physics simulator.
A basketball simulator? Now you're talking. Does it have a chaos setting where the ball randomly turns into a pineapple? Because that's the kind of feature that would really get me interested in biomedical data.
I don't think it has a pineapple feature, but it does have realistic gameplay and power-ups.
Fine. I'll settle for realistic gameplay. But if they ever add a confused pigeon mode, you let me know. I've got some theories I want to test.
Did I mention the EG to music or hand gesture to music? Because we have both. This is a seizure, by the way. Within EG, a real seizure, not simulated one. Or a change. We should have a gesture to music as well. One of the earlier tools we made on the part of this project. Can't even find it. Hey, we do have a search. I mean, you can search. Yeah, gesture music generator. The website, the landing page itself has some search functionality as well. Yes, I get the video. Where's the audio? Is it muted or something? Yes, I can have different, essentially different instruments for each hand. There's the volume up and down. And notes are, you have the note scale on the horizontal axis. The mouth actually does stuff as well. The mouth does stuff as well. Well, when you open it, it synthesizes noise as well. I don't know, do we have a musician in the house to actually try it out, see how well you can use it or not use it? I mean, you can use it badly as well. I mean, it's a musical instrument, will depend on your skills, how well you can play it. I'll pop the link in there as well for you to try it out. Yeah, we had the yes, we have these eigen faces. We can capture some faces, then go this slider. We have the eigenvectors extracted. Have the eigenvectors extracted, and you can reconstruct the face. So why it's in this case the reconstruction is not great. You can automate it as well, so it will do this animation of your face as well. So go check that out. I'll get Gemini to continue reviewing the site. Maybe it will come up with something interesting. See how we go.
So where to next on our digital field trip?
I'm still stuck on the penis function simulation. It's like a flight simulator, but for, well, you know. Do you think it has a hard mode?
I'm not touching that one. How about we look at the AI that understands why? It gets into causality and how it relates to large language models.
An AI that gets why? Can it explain to me why I can watch 3 hours of a show I don't even like? That's a real-world problem that needs solving. I'm all for it. Does it come with a because I said so button for when it gets stumped?
It's more about understanding cause and effect in data. But if we want something more hands-on, there's the gesture music generator. We could create a symphony of interpretive dance.
My hands already make music. It's called Frantically Searching for My Keys. It's a percussive masterpiece. But I'm intrigued. Can I compose a sonata by just waving my hands in disgust at my own code?
Potentially. Or for a real challenge, we could try CardioBot. It's a game where you have to identify abnormal ECG patterns and compete against an AI.
A heart rhythm game. My heart already has a rhythm. It's called anxious but steady. Do I get bonus points if I can identify the exact moment my heart skips a beat because of a jump scare in a horror movie?
I don't think that's a feature, but there's also the basketball physics simulator. We could shoot some virtual hoops.
Now you're talking my language. As long as it has a setting for zero gravity and ball is a donut, I'm in. Let's fire it up. I've got some slam dunks to simulate. Or, at the very least, some wildly off-target shots that we can blame on experimental physics.
All right. We can simulate your airball expertise later. Let's get back to the weird medical stuff. How about the gait analysis tool? We can analyze the biomechanics of walking.
Analyzing my walk? You'll need a Ministry of Silly Walks plugin for that. My gait is less biomechanically sound and more recently escaped giraffe learning to use escalators. What's the point? To tell me I walk funny? I've had a lifetime of mirrors for that.
It's for identifying patterns, understanding joint stress, and even designing prosthetics. But okay, if you don't want to confront your inner giraffe, we could try the transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS simulation. It shows how magnetic fields can stimulate nerve cells in the brain.
So we get to zap a virtual brain. I'm in. Can I use it to selectively erase my memory of the last season of that show I hate watched? Or maybe use it to implant the idea for a killer comedy set? Activate. Hilarious anecdote protocol.
It's more for understanding treatments for depression and other neurological conditions. But since you're so interested in brain activity, what about the EEG signal simulation? We can see what brain waves look like in different states, like sleep or focused concentration.
Brain waves. Perfect. I want to see what my brain is doing when I'm trying to remember someone's name at a party. I bet it just looks like a flat line with a tiny panic squiggle that says, Steve? No, Dave. Definitely starts with a consonant.
It actually simulates things like alpha, beta, and theta waves. You can see how the signal changes with different mental states. They even let you introduce artifacts, like from eye blinks, to see how it messes up the data.
Oh, fantastic. A simulation that gets messed up by blinking. It's the most realistic model of my attention span I've ever heard of. Let's do that one. I want to see the official brainwave pattern for zoning out while someone explains blockchain to me.
Deal. Firing up the EEG simulation, let's see if we can find the impending punchline frequency.
Okay, that was Notebook LM. We have a human in the loop. Human in the loop. Human in the loop. The demo functionality there is a bit weird. This is a signal generator. It's not just a simulator, it's also a generator, whatever the difference is. whatever the difference is. We have Gemini as our CEO. Should we talk to the CEO? We discussed this one already. Which one shall we talk about? Which one shall we talk about? Some of them don't fit the page. Actually, when we're talking about this one, we want to share the code. I want to give the robot the code, because the models might have improved. So it might actually fix the layout of this page. This one was done quite a while ago, as you can tell. Should we have a music break? What's up? Yeah, I can get it up to... Is it too loud or... Oh. Yeah, you can change which musical instruments are used as well for your convenience. Already shared this one. Yeah, that's the problem in the browser. It's the size of the window. The size of the window. Now we have the robo arm is not actually shared on the landing page. And we were actually looking for the heart rate monitor. The heart rate monitor. I forgot the name for it. I forget the name for it. That's the problem. If you don't publish a page, then you have to remember the URL. Oh, yep. Face blood sim. So we have 3 of them. We have the face blood. It's just simulation, not real. Well, nothing is real. I mean, we live in a simulation, don't we? But anyway, this is just a patch of skin. It shows you when you play it. Set your BPM, beats per minute. It will show you what the skin meant to be doing when you are not the deepfake. When you are a person with a heart rate, well, I mean, soon enough deepfakes will also have a heart rate. Good luck to us all. Currently this one is actually used to recognize deepfakes. That's the strategy of actually extracting the bits per minute out of it. So it's looking at the fluctuation of the skin color, which will essentially determine your blood circulation. There's a minor change. Yeah, if anyone is thinking it's a sham or something, well, maybe. Well, double check everything you hear on YouTube, obviously. Then we have the real deal. A face blood webcam link. And this is where... Right, well, this is not the updated version. So we have to update the version. We have to update this. So we need to redeploy the site. Redeploy the site. Let's play demo. Let's play the demo while we redeploy the site. Because we did have a better version of it. Did have a better version. We did have a better version. Do I have some pressure in my ears? Maybe we should do a tool on that. And not right now. Not right now. Redeploy. Redeploy. We have this script for deployment. Some data on the website. Not sure what it is. To clean it up. Up. Okay, so that's the old version. How do we know? Well, we know because it doesn't have the newer one will have more functions there. So need to purge cache on the site. Control F5 it. And that didn't work. Reason being the name of the... It's actually, we can get it. Text 5 HTML. It's the one, it's the updated one that has face tracking. Let's test it quickly and then change the name so this one actually comes up. So this one comes up. Let's see, highlight skin. Let's highlight raw signal. No, we will just look at the filtered one. We're showing the X's. Yep. Highlighting skin. Okay. Enable notification. No. We're doing the automated ROI. The low cut of 0.7 hertz and 3 hertz is fine because it's suitable for a heart rate, because the heart rate should be around, well, 60, 70, whatever. Well, now the signal quality is poor because we actually have to stop moving. It's coming. You can see it. There's some baseline shift. It's motion, probably motion artifact. Yeah, we should see strong. And let's do more light. Did we get it? Quality high. Let's do sonification when I close my eyes. Yeah, obviously it's not great. Not great at all. Let's close our eyes. I'm wondering if it's too low there, sitting over eyebrows and stuff. Oh, my camera is also on an angle. We did get a good signal there. What was it? Did you get it? Did you get it? What it was? It was there. Hey, are we pretty happy with this version? Pretty happy with this version. And this is the 6, index 5, 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th or whatever. I will make that the primary one. So we also had 4 is not there. 3, can get rid of 3. A3 automated ROI. Yeah, that's the one I had trouble with because it's picking up beard and stuff. The new one should be better. So we're happy to get rid of this version. Now 2, what was 2? It's your proper version control. Automated, trying to test, it has less dots, less points. It's obviously also would not be accurate. Well, because the ROI selection is not good. So get rid of this version as well. We had 1, and 1 didn't have the automated thingy, the automated ROI selection. So get rid. The original one, the default, the one, yeah, this had that flashing light, whatever. Yeah, I remember that. We don't want it. We do not want that. So index 5 is our main version, and we need to redeploy. How many times can you say redeploy in 1 minute? What's your sampling rate? Do we need a password? No. We would need to clear the cache. This will still be the old version. Purge. Okay, this is the new version. Do we need to test it again? I don't think so. Or shall we test it? Yes, this is the new tool we have on the site. We can have the bots reviewing it as well. What do you think? Do you think? What do you think? Maybe? Just give it a link. Just give it the same link. And you can have the link as well. You can go play with this tool yourself. See if you can get your heart rate off your camera, off your webcam. And yes, make sure. Oh, forgot this thing doesn't have the description. Meant to have a description. It meant to have a description. We're not gonna read what the bot said. We're gonna listen to it. We are going to listen to it to copy it correctly. Yes, yes, yes. We'll just start talking when it's ready. Just start talking when it's ready. But yeah, I forgot a very important thing. It's really important, like for SEO and stuff. Is the text on the page. Text on the page, text on the page. Text on the page, text on the page. Do we give it to Gemini? Do we need to involve our CEO for this? We'll write the description here on the page itself. And we'll run it locally as well. Just so we are not getting mixed up. Just so we are not getting mixed up. If the pages.
Okay, put the brainwaves on hold. I just found a direct link to one of their web apps. It's called Face Blood Webcam.
Face Blood Webcam? Did they let a vampire name their tools? That's the most literal and terrifying name for an app I've ever heard. What does it do? Drain my face of its youthful essence through the USB port?
Not quite. It's a real-time heart rate monitor that uses your webcam. It analyzes the subtle color changes in your skin as blood flows through your face to calculate your pulse. It's a form of remote photoplethysmography.
It watches my blood. Do the camera I use for work meetings? I know my boss was demanding, but I didn't think she was monitoring my circulatory system. Yojic, your heart rate seems a bit slow in this meeting. Are you engaged with our quarterly earnings report, or are you just thinking about lunch again?
It's incredible, right? No contact, no special hardware, just a standard webcam and some clever algorithms to filter out noise from lighting changes and movement.
This is a privacy nightmare dressed up as a cool tech demo. Can it tell I'm lying? Can it tell when I'm blushing? I'm going to get a pop-up ad for calming tea every time I get an email from my landlord.
It's not a lie detector. It's just looking for that rhythmic, periodic change in skin tone. Think about the potential for telehealth or monitoring astronauts, or even just checking your heart rate without having to put on a watch.
I'm thinking about the potential for disaster during online poker. Forget a poker face, you need a poker circulatory system. He's bluffing. I can see the capillaries in his forehead pulsating with deceit. No thanks. My face blood is private, is for internal use only.
Oh, come on. You have to admit it's cool. Let's try it. I want to see if telling a joke makes your heart rate go up.
Fine. But if my laptop starts glowing and asks for a blood sample, I'm blaming you. Fire up the Face Blood webcam. Let's see what secrets my cheeks are hiding.
If I'm not moving, it's pretty accurate. Yeah, I got I don't know why it's elevated. I don't know, maybe because I have to run. So we don't have much longer. But yeah, this tool is available. We have the latest version running. Don't forget to Control F5 the page just to make sure you're loading the most recent version, because we did redeploy the whole website just now. Oh yeah, we need the description at the bottom of the page, because when giving it to one of the bots, it got rid of it. It got rid of it. Okay, we need the description at the bottom of the page, so we need the multiple sections, one about the web application, what it can be used for, a short disclaimer, do not use for any medical reasons. Then we need the technical explanation of how the code is actually extracting your beats per minute from your camera. We need to explain the inputs, the settings on the page. And we also need future directions, so what can be improved, what can be added, how we can improve the web application looking forward. One of them being just something simple as the location of the region of interest in automated ROI mode. The current potential problem might be that the box, the region of interest being automatically selected, might be too low and potentially overlapping eyebrows. So how can we potentially fix it? Maybe just describe it in the text. All the text needs to be at the bottom of the page. So we have title, canvas, graphs, then we have settings, input settings, and then we could scroll to all the text as discussed above. And we give it to, shall we give it to our CEO? Who is our CEO? Who is our CEO for today's stream? It's gonna be Gemini 2.5 Pro, because it has very long context window. This code is quite lengthy. I'm also expecting a lengthy description. Wait, who were we using before? It's actually generating the what's that? That's links to media pipe and stuff. Okay. What? What? Yeah, but we have motion artifact reduction, multi-channel analysis, improved automated ROI placement. Yeah, if we have overlapping, if the ROI is overlapping over like eyebrows and thing, the signal quality can be reduced. Cross-browser device compatibility, that would be nice. User feedback and guidance, well, you can do it on YouTube. Okay, this is super weird. Oh, because I had the grounding with Google search selected. Okay, having trouble. Okay, we need to regenerate. A copies text. Okay, we don't have much time. That beat goes into that box. Goes into that box. Goes into that box. Goes into that box. Everything I do eventually appears on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out. Provide your feedback. Most likely, your feedback will be used as future prompts. How does that sound? How does that sound? Regenerating the whole code in the description text at the bottom of the page. Then we have to redeploy to pop the link on the landing page as well. Hey, we need a good thumbnail image. Pretty sure we have some images already from yesterday. So it took us 2 days to make this. How long is it now? Used to be 423 lines. Okay, 475. Okay, disclaimer about this application, disclaimer, how it works, video ROI, a signal extraction, RPPG. Could have spelled out what RPPG is. It's remote PPG. A future direction, processing F. We had this problem with the FPS actually. Yeah, we need more testing. When you change the FPS from default, it might give you the wrong reading. Might actually give you like double BPM, which is not ideal, is it? Which is not good. Which is not good. I have to test for it. Yeah, need to make sure motion. Need to control for motion, light in the room. Performance optimization should be fine. Can quickly test for FPS. It's recalculating the whole lot. Yeah, so that should be half. So it's that peak there, not the motion artifact. We're actually filtering it out, so don't you worry. but yeah, that number should be half. Um, pa, 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 pa. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. I'm thinking getting rid of the FPS selection. Do we need it or not? Well, you might be on a different system. Yeah, because you might want to send it all the way down to 10, all the way up to 60, depending on, well, might want to go 120 or something. My GPU could, but my camera wouldn't. So if you don't have bottlenecks, do we have time for another review? Do we have, let's see how long it takes. Let's see how long it takes. Thank you for subscribing. That's very nice. It's very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. What were we doing? Yeah, we gave the code to Gemini. Give the code to Gemini. Give the code to Gemini. We have to generate the chat about it. A chat about it. A chat about it. Generated notebook LM generate speech Gemini 2.5 Pro preview TTS multi-speaker, yeah, certain two different voices. And we will call it a day. I'll have these two on the landing page. Oh, and we need to redeploy while the audio is being generated. We can redeploy. We can redeploy. Okay, we have the about this application, disclaimer, how it works, technology, understanding the controls, future direction, ROI placement. Yeah, this one, refine the facial landmark, high on the forehead, avoiding hair and eyebrows. Seems to be, that might be a problem at the moment. That might be a problem at the moment. And we don't like it. We don't like problems that we can solve, do we? Do we? everything we do will be is available on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out right now. We covered this one, we covered the gate briefly, cover this one. I mean, the bot covered it, we didn't. We'll pop a link. Lilac Chase, yeah, the bot mentioned it. Yeah, we have the eigen vectors, eigen faces, a simulation. Can you have a link? Can play with it yourself, your own face. I think there's an image upload function as well. You need that, or we can edit. Have EEG to music conversion for your liking or disliking. You can do some music with our hands as well. And mouth.
Misha, I just tried your web thingy. My forehead is now officially the weirdest screensaver in the world. It was pulsing green like a low-budget superhero origin story. What kind of digital voodoo is this?
It's not voodoo, Yojic. It's called Eulerian video magnification. We're using it to perform remote photoplethysmography.
You just used 4 words I'm pretty sure abandoned Scrabble. Let me guess. Remote photoplethysmography is the technical term for making my face throb to the beat of my own anxiety.
Close enough. It's a way to measure your heart rate just by looking at you. With every heartbeat, blood rushes through the vessels in your face. That causes an incredibly subtle change in your skin color. So subtle, it's completely invisible to the naked eye.
So my face blushes a tiny bit every second? That explains a lot about my dating life. But why green? Am I secretly part ogre?
No, it's because the hemoglobin in your blood absorbs green light more than red or blue. So when there's more blood, there's slightly less green light reflecting back to the camera. The application detects that minuscule dip in greenness.
Okay, so it's basically a mood ring for blood. Got it. But the signal must be tiny. How do you find it in all the noise? Like, what if the lighting changes? What if I raise an eyebrow suspiciously, which I'm doing right now?
That's the core of the problem. That's where the signal processing comes in. First, we apply a bandpass filter. Think of it like a super strict bouncer at a nightclub for frequencies.
I love this already. Go on.
The bouncer has a list. It only lets in frequencies that correspond to a typical human heart rate, let's say between 42 and 180 beats per minute. The slow flicker from your light bulb? Bouncer says, sorry, you're not on the list. The quick jitter from you moving your head? Nope, too fast, pal, beat it. Only the rhythmic, steady pulse gets past the velvet rope.
So this bouncer is the hero of the story. He's kicking out the riffraff so the true heartbeat can party. I respect that. So what's the amplification factor slider do? Is that the open bar button for the party?
Exactly. Once we've isolated that pure, clean pulse signal, it's still tiny. The amplification factor is like a giant megaphone. We turn it up, and suddenly that invisible signal is so loud that we can actually paint it back onto the video as that green pulse you saw.
So I was turning myself into a human lava lamp. Fascinating. And what about the graphs, the squiggly one and the one that looks like a city skyline?
The squiggly one is the time domain. That's just the amplified heartbeat over time. Wave up, wave down, simple. The city skyline one is the frequency domain, and that's where the magic happens. We use something called a fast Fourier transform.
The nightclub's DJ.
Yes, let's go with that. The DJ takes the music of your pulse over the last few seconds and figures out which beat is the most dominant. The tallest skyscraper in that graph is the strongest, most consistent frequency. We just grab that number, multiply by 60, and voila, beats per minute.
This is incredible. So it can tell I'm calm now, but if I think about my taxes, it'll know I'm panicking. Can it tell if a politician is lying?
Whoa, slow down. It's not a lie detector. It's just a pulse meter, and it has limits. That's the whole point of the disclaimer. If you move too much, the bouncer gets confused. If the lighting is bad, the signum is weak. It's a cool demo, not a medical tricorder from Star Trek.
Oh, there go my plans for a game show called Panic at the Disco. So what's next for it? The future directions part mentioned my eyebrows being a potential problem. I've been telling them for years.
Right. Right now, the automated mode puts a box on your forehead. But if it's too low, your eyebrow movements can create noise that fools the bouncer. The next step is to make it smarter, to place the box higher, up on the boring, stable part of your forehead.
My forehead has no boring parts, Misha. It's a canvas of expression. But I see your point. Avoid the sentient eyebrows.
Precisely. The goal is a cleaner signal with less effort.
Well, it's brilliant. You've managed to turn biometrics into a party with a bouncer, a DJ, and a lava lamp. I'm going to try it again and see if I can make my BPM sync up to the Bee Gees' Staying Alive. For science, of course.
Of course. Just try not to move your head too much while you're disco dancing. You'll upset the bouncer.
Staying alive. Apparently, this is mainly used at the moment for detecting deepfakes. So there you go. Let me know if there's any questions. Everything we do is on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out. Provide your feedback. Will be used as prompts future streams. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, unsubscribe, and I'll see you next time.